Hey bug farmers, welcome to Bug Farmer Beekeeping, where we dive into the world of apiculture, beekeeping, and bees every week. This is the place to share laughs, explore bees, and learn together, all without taking ourselves too seriously. To join our buzzing community, it's easy and it's free. Just hit the subscribe button, ring that bell, and let's cultivate beekeeping knowledge and fun together. Now, let's get into the bees. All right, we have a day ahead of us today. I tell you what, it is Saturday morning, and it is very, very cold outside. I've had a fire going since about 5 a.m. in the house. Hi, chickens. Hi, chickens. Anyways, the goal today is to get those hive stands loaded up and taken over to the new bee yard and start setting up the new bee yard today. I've got a lot of work to do, but I thought the first thing I need to do is check the bees, see how they're doing. At least we're not frozen this morning, but that is a winter sky. Winter has definitely made it to my area of Georgia in metro Atlanta. Anyways, I do have a little bit of activity on the fronts of some of these hives. Well, you can't really see it there. There's nobody there, but I know they're out because yesterday and this morning, I've had girls up on my bird feeder, and they've been trying to collect, I guess, seed dust, corn dust, as a source of protein for the rearing of bees throughout the winter. And because they were just doing corn dust, I threw a plate of pollen sub up there, and they've been on that. They actually cleaned one off yesterday, and I just gave them a little bit more today, and they're just now starting to get out there. Yesterday was a little bit warmer outside than it is today, but we do have girls on the pollen sub in the bird feeder trying to get some more resources for the season. So there you go, there you have it. Anyways, there's a girl right there. There she goes with some pollen sub on her. All right. Well, I tell you what, let's load the hive stands into the truck and then run over to the new bee yard. Now we're just gonna set it up today. I'm not putting any hives down. I'm just setting the new hive stands out. The hives aren't ready yet. They won't be here until probably middle of January. And then I've got to build them and take them out there. So I have a lot of work to do, but we're going to make a pit stop at the farm and check on the girls over there, just to make sure that everything's okay. I'm pretty certain that it is. Like I said, we have some work to do today. What would be the best way to do this? I assume like that. All right, the question is, can I fit 20 of these things in a single load? Let's see here. We're doing 2 by 2, like so. Let's see. Maybe. Like that. Something like this. Something like that. And then maybe we turn them this way. This is like Jenga. All right, I think we got it. I think we got it. Okay. That. And like that. All right, let's put this up. 2 more. We have done it. They all fit, kinda. All right, that is 20 hive stands in the back of my pickup truck. Fantastic. All right, let's take a quick look around this bee yard. Now, there's nothing in any of the hives on this pallet. These are extra hives, but it does look like we've had ourselves a little squirrel. It's not a mouse. We have a squirrel eating nuts on top of the hives. Now, we do have bees over here, and there's been a squirrel eating, but we do have activity on the front of the hives, which is fantastic. I mean, that is fantastic. Now it looks like we have an ant problem over here. That's okay, as long as they don't get into the hives, we're fine. Well, girls on the front there, girls on the front here. Come around the back side. Girls right there. I see one bee sitting on the front there. That hive doesn't look too promising. Maybe that one's a dead out. I don't know. I'm not about to get into it. But so far, it looks pretty good. Now, it's a little bit warmer over here than it was at my house. We have bees there. It's not really too windy here. I mean, there's a breeze, but the temperature has gone up a few degrees. It's probably 50 degrees right now. So we have activity on the front of these hives. But so far, it looks to me like every single one of these hives has got bees in it. Yeah, a lot of activity on the front of these hives. Yeah, this one is not a lot. Is there any? Yeah, there's a girl just came out. Okay, so we have some bees coming out of there. We had one bee that came out of there. All right, hey, one's better than none. I'm gonna say that hive was alive. We got bees there. Bees there. Bees there. Fantastic. Hey fellas, I think we have some winners here. These girls are going to make it just fine. Because we've had evenings in the teens, high 20s. We've had nights that are freezing so far this year, and it's actually already blown up one of my hoses. Forgot to turn the doggone water off and it destroyed my hose. So we've had some freezes, and we're gonna have a bunch more freezes. It's just now starting to get cold in this area. I mean really cold, like winter cold. But there you go. Let's make sure our load is still holding up. It is. Fantastic. We haven't lost any yet. I still count 20. There you go. Let's go to the other yard. All right, so we made it to the bee yard. This is a beautiful place, and I'll show you a little bit of the property here in a second. But the first thing I've got to do before I unload these beehives is I've got to determine which direction is south, southwest, so that these girls get the morning sun for the most part of the year anyway. So let me find out what direction that is. I'll get the old compass on my phone. We'll figure that out, then we'll go ahead and stake this off and find out exactly where we're going to set these hives. Okay, so we want to go basically that direction. All right, beautiful. That will work. Let's go ahead and get the hive stands unloaded. Then we're gonna go ahead and stake that out. All right, so I'm going to take you on a little tour here. What we have here is this is a little peninsula. Make sure I'm zoomed out all the way. But this is beautiful. The bees are going to love it. They've got a fresh water supply that runs all the way around the apiary. Plenty of room here. Now, I don't know how I'm going to set the hives up, but this is going to be a wonderful place to be a bee. Look at this. Just gorgeous. Runs all the way around the peninsula and back to the hives. Fantastic. What a gorgeous, gorgeous place to have an apiary. The property owner here is very, very kind and very generous to allow me this space. All right, let's go ahead and get the camera on the tripod. We'll pull some strings, make sure we get nice and straight rows. That way we don't have a cattywampus rows like we had over at the farm that I had to come back and fix. We want to make sure that we keep this tranquil property looking tranquil. All right, so I've got some vampire stakes here. We're gonna go ahead and drive these in the ground, try to make a straight line, then we'll just line the hives up on the front of the string. It's gotten hot out here, so now I'm wearing a t-shirt. It's cold, but I'm sweating. All right, so now that I've got the first row set, I've got to make sure that they're level front to back, which means on this one I'm going to have to dig a little bit. Which I can tell you this, it's not nearly as bad as it was over at the farm. This is a nice loamy soil. Beautiful. That is perfect. Perfect. All right, so it's important that these things are level or they're a little bit higher in the back. I'm going to take a little bit more out of here. This is great soil. This soil is nice and loamy. It's easy to dig. Easy to dig. I could have come out here with a garden spade. It would have been fantastic. All right, we're leaning a little bit to the front. That's the way I like it. Go ahead and just bury these legs in there. Move on to the next one. Yeah, these are going to place quickly. All right, so this one here, it needs to go down about an inch in the front. Let's go ahead and remove that soil. Boy, I tell you what, this is great dirt to dig in. I would love to plant a garden out here. Fantastic. One there, and a little bit of digging there. Let's see what we're looking at here. All right, so now we're leaning a little bit to the front, which is what we want. How are we doing this way? Oh, this side here has got to go down quite a bit. Probably about an inch. So let's do that. Let's bring that down. All right, so there is that. And then we're going to pull a little bit of dirt from this leg. That's it. Let's see here. Yeah, we can probably take another 1/4 inch out of this side, but I think that's acceptable. I'm going to go ahead and leave it. Oh, this one here is beautiful. It's almost perfectly level as it sits. We can go up about a 1/2 inch on this side, or down about a 1/2 inch on this side. So we're going to take it down a little bit. Anyways, I was talking to the property owner here, and he said that sometimes it may flood out here. That's why it was a good idea that we had hive stands. But I think with the weight of the bees and the weight of these beehive stands, I don't think they're going to float away if it does flood. And he said it's very rare that it happens. So we may have an exciting video later on in the season, or we may not have an exciting video at all. It really depends on whether or not we get a deluge and these beehives float downstream, and that would make a good video. I mean, it would be no good and no fun for me, but it would make for a great video. Beehives floating away. All right, let's get this one leveled and let's set up the string on the next row. All right. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, I'm going to go ahead and time lapse this. That way I get done quicker. Well, I mean, I'm not going to get done any quicker, but you can watch it quicker. I'm still going to take a while to get it done, but I've got to get it done. So instead of recording the video, I'm just going to let you watch, and I'm going to go ahead and get these rows nice and straight, and get these hives nice and level. That way they're going to be ready for the bees in the spring. hive stands and we're done. And I'll tell you what, these last couple they've gone in nicely. They're very level already. I pretty much just have to plant the legs. That one there, the front's got to come down about an inch because I do want these things leaning forward slightly to keep rain out of the hives. I don't want water running off the bottom board inside the box. Bad mojo. Do not want it. Okay, let's see what we got here. Now we've got the angle we want. We're pretty good there. Let's bang it down here. Seat it there, seat it there. And a little bit more here. Beautiful. I don't know whether you can see that. You probably can't, but that is a very nice bubble. Very nice. I will take it. Excellent. Tell you what, I'm going to love working the bees out here this summer. With a babbling brook next to me, I mean, come on. Does it get much better than that? Holy moly. Beautiful. Well, I should have made my string straight on this back row. It kind of fell off and I left it on the ground. And now this row's kind of doing that, but I guess it'll be okay. Every hive seems to get further and further back. Hey, I'll take it. Beautiful. All right. Fellas and fellettes, we're done placing hives. All right, well, there you go, the end of another adventure. Now, I tell you what, this is going to turn into a great bee yard. This is bee utopia. This is a beautiful spot to put some hives, and I want to thank the property owner for letting me put some hives here in such a beautiful location. The bees are going to love it, and it's going to be fun to follow this apiary along until it's mature. Now, we're probably going to get hives on these stands middle of February to the end of February, and some bees in the boxes probably first or second week of March. That's the goal, that's the plan, and I hope that we can at least score a little bit of honey out of this bee yard this year. Now, first year bee yards generally don't produce a lot of honey, but I feel good about this one. I think they're going to do a good job. Once they wake up every morning and they have a look at that, they're going to go out and they're going to fill the boxes. So there you go, there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, do me a favor, give me a thumbs up. If you have something to say, by all means, please comment. If you've not subscribed to the channel, do me a favor, take a moment, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell to be notified of my new content. I do try to drop a video every Friday. We try to keep it light and have fun. So with all that said, be happy. And I will see you next week. Take care.